Hi there, flat towers. Today we're going to be taking a look at Roadmaster's dual fuse bypass kit. Now, if your flat tow only requires one fuse to be removed, you can get just a single fuse bypass kit available here at etrailer as well. Our fuse bypass kit is going to allow us to disconnect two fuses without having to physically remove the fuses. With the push of a button, we can essentially act like we're pulling the fuses right out of the fuse box, because in certain vehicles, when you flat tow them, you need to pull some fuses out so the battery doesn't drain and it can properly go into the flat tow mode. With the push of a button here, we hit the button and you saw some lights kicked out because it removed two fuses from the body control module circuit that is specific to our Buick Envision here, but there are other vehicles out there that require fuses to be disconnected when flat towing. And you can see we've got stickers here, drive on the bottom, and it says tow on top, so everything's labeled. When we flick it down, we can go back into drive, up is our tow mode. So I will take a closer look at how to get the fuse bypass kit installed. You can see here we've got 4 wires, and these are coming from our button. The harness isn't very long, it's about 1 foot in length. And you'll notice that 2 of them are red and 2 of them are black. This is to separate the 2 different fuses. So both red are going to push into the prongs where the fuse you had removed is, and same thing with the black. You want to match those 2 together so they complete the circuit for the other fuses you pulled. When you pull the fuses out, those will insert into the slot in your fuse harness. There are 2 slots that have covers. You just pull the cover off and put the fuse in. They're very hard to see because they're behind the cover here, but we will take a closer look at those in a moment. And you do want to make sure you're getting the correct fuse bypass kit for the type of fuse you have. The one that we're using today here for this dual bypass is for mini fuses, and you can see the mini fuses installed there. Here I've gone ahead and pulled off the cover. You can see the fuse that we had pulled out of the slot. We just inserted right here into the harness. Once you've got it inserted, the cover will just reinstall. There is a second one of these further up the harness. However, that one is quite difficult to get to in its current installed position. Typically, you would pull the fuses first and insert them before routing your wires up, just to make it easier. But it is nice to have them in a location where if you need to replace or inspect the fuse, you could easily do so. So that's why we got it in a spot here where we can pull them down. So just to sum things up, this is going to save you a lot of time, because rather than getting out your pair of pliers and opening up your fuse box each time pulling those fuses, with the push of a button, we've now performed that portion of setting our vehicle into flat tow mode. And then once we're done flat towing and we're ready to drive again, we take it out of flat tow, we hit our button, and it's as if we've reinserted those fuses once again. And that completes our look at Roadmaster's dual fuse bypass kit.